One of the 25 living legends of aviation.
He's off the other way.
And Cleveland, whether you're ready or not, he's firing on his smoke and ready to dazzle you with 11 minutes of the most hardcore, down and dirty, heart-charging tower aerobatics known to man. So hang on tight, it's gonna be a wild ride. Here we go, Sean circles above the box, checking out the entire box, and spins his airplane into what will be snap rolls after snap rolls, a dizzying amount of snap rolls. Pulling up to that vertical right now, into a backwards loop, and diving down into the box. Throwing his wings around in snap roll after snap roll, 250 miles an hour in that one-of-a-kind aircraft. That's what I call an entrance. This is Sean D. Tucker. Screaming across the sky right now into his signature figure. This one is called the centrifuge. He's pulling 8 positive G's, going 280 miles an hour. This is what we call muscle airplane flying, and it doesn't get better than this. In the words of Sean D. Tucker, yeah, baby! Screaming across the box. Now this year is Sean's final year as a solo aerobatic performer. What you're watching right now, Cleveland, this weekend is a very special treat. Don't worry, next year if you'll have him back, he'll be back in formation as Team Oracle.
Cool.
Now snap rolling again on the down line. To think this guy was once terrified of flying is extremely puzzling to watch when he's doing this kind of stuff, but he was. What did he do? He faced his fear, he took some aerobatic courses, and behind his fear, he found his passion, and now he inspires 8 million airshow fans every single year. Sean D. Tucker into the front flip. Tumbling out of that maneuver, upside down. Yep, you're looking at that plane, right? He is inverted. A lot of blood, a lot of pressure going straight to his head right now, but he's tough enough to handle it. Does a slow half roll and doesn't take a beat. No break, pulls right back up to that vertical, feeling some G's into a signature figure. This one is called the Hooey Loop. Inside, outside loop. There's the tumble at the top, and now an inverted loop. A 6 negative G's again. Attacking that pressure across his head, but he's holding on tight, and that's one big inverted loop, the Hooey Loop. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. This guy is tough. All right, let me tell you about this biplane. It carries serial number 1. There's not another like it on the planet. It weighs about 1,225 pounds. It's got 400 horsepower, and it took our team 16 months to perfect this plane to fit hand in glove with Sean's skill level. This is the Oracle Challenger 3 returning to the sky, coming to a stop in the sky, and right now loses his control surfaces, little stick hard rudder, and delivers 2 consecutive hammerhead turnarounds. That's Sean D. Tucker's double hammerhead. He's pushing it again, staring the earth in the face, and he rises, now pulling 8 G's. Having fun doing it. I know what you're thinking. How does this guy handle all this pressure? Well, the simple answer is he's absolutely ripped. You cannot beat this guy in a pull-up competition. He summited 4 of the 7 summits. He still calls himself a beginning mountaineer. Just a month ago, he summited the Matterhorn. Always pushing his limits. Let me call him live, see what he's up to. Hey, Sean, is that an inverted flat frisbee turn?
Rock and roll, baby. We're in Cleveland, Brandon. We're throwing out all the stops. We're celebrating our freedom on Labor Day weekend. So let's say it together, ladies and gentlemen. You got that right. The 3 best words in the English language. God bless America! You guys having fun? I say, oh yeah! I'm having a blast up here. I feel so honored and privileged. Share the magic of Cleveland here. And so I'm going to get down and dirty with a torque roll. You got it, Brandon.
Yep, coming up, this is Sean's torque roll. Now real quick, some of you were thinking maybe that was recording. No, this guy is actually talking while he's doing these performances. This is Sean D. Tucker pulling up to that vertical. The same thing Charlie Hiller did at the 1972 World Championship. The judges watched the plane and they said, you know, we've seen that before. Well, then Charlie did something they never saw before. If you look real close on that airplane, and now more obviously, Sean is flying his airplane backwards. And he's getting up to 100 miles an hour backwards. I mean, try that one on the freeway, folks. He's doing it in an airplane. Actually, please don't do that for all our sakes. But these planes shouldn't be able to do that. What do you think so far, Sean D. Tucker? This is now my favorite part of the show. We were watching the sky while a couple people walked out there on the runway. If you can't see them, get to a place you can see them. Get your cameras ready, folks. There are people out on the runway holding poles, and stretched between each sets of those poles are ribbons. The ribbons stand barely 700 feet apart and 18 feet off the ground. In a few moments, Sean will attempt to slice all three of those ribbons in one single pass at 3 separate flight attitudes. You don't want to miss it. Get your cameras ready. And what he's doing right now, he's skimming right over the top of those ribbons just to feel what the wind is doing at that low altitude. Professionals rehearse. That's what he's doing right now. Well, besides climbing mountains and flying aerobatics, he's also the chairman of the EAA Young Eagles program, flying over 2 million kids. This week he flew 12-year-old Evelyn, flies Young Eagles just like Evelyn all across America at every single air show. And he just brought Jimmy Graham to be his co-chairman. Jimmy Graham is number 80 tight end for the Green Bay Packers. Together, they are leading the charge to inspire our youth in America through aviation. Okay, folks, here we go. As a mark of precision, Sean will attempt to go underneath ribbon 1 without slicing it. Let's watch. And he does it, folks. Cuts right underneath that ribbon.
Sorry, Mom.
Turns to the sky and
why couldn't it be like this with the F-16?
Around like a spare sock in a dryer. That's the alley-oop loop. And now locking in his sights, ribbon number 3. Let's watch as he tries to do it again. Yep, he did it. Immediately returning up to the sky in what will require all his focus. This is the world's smallest inside loop. There it is, pulling back on that stick, firing on his smoke. It's the world's smallest inside loop. Okay, folks, as Sean rolls his way to airshow right, that's our sign that Sean is now cleared the runway as a obstruction-free. This means he's ready to attempt to slice all 3 of those ribbons in one single pass at 3 separate flight attitudes. In other words, this is that moment, folks. Get your cameras ready and don't blink, because the triple ribbon cut is happening right now. Here we go. Sean drops his nose, fires on his smoke, gains his speed up to 240 miles an hour right now. It's a right knife edge, the ribbon number 1. Left knife edge, the ribbon number 2, inverted. Taking out that 3rd and final ribbon. He is pushing his limits, pushing that flying machine. He's living with passion. Make some noise, Cleveland, for Mr. Sean D. Tucker. Well, Sean couldn't share his joy of flight were not for his sponsorship with Oracle. Oracle offers integrated cloud applications and platform services. Oracle accelerates digital transformation for customers while delivering extreme performance at the lowest cost. Complete business and technology solutions, whether it's in the cloud or in your data center, only from Oracle. Get your cameras ready, folks. He's coming down right now. As Sean goes into his slider and salute to Cleveland and the Young Eagle pilots, let's go live into the cockpit. Sean, that was amazing.
Brandon, life's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun? I'm saying, yeah, baby. Okay, everybody at Team Oracle, give me a shout. Everybody at Track Bar, yeah, baby. Hey, it's an honor. You see a man or woman in uniform, you give a kid, give a hug. You tell them, thanks for protecting our freedom. So everybody, let's have a great day, great Labor Day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
How does he talk while flying through those ribbons? I don't get it. He's one of the best, folks. He's a former winner of the U.S. National Advanced Aerobatic Championship. He's the first to win both the Bill Barber Award for Air Showmanship and the Art Show Memorial Showmanship Award in the very same year. 2005, he was honored by the National Air and Space Smithsonian as being one of the 25 living legends of aviation. 2008, he was inducted into the National Aviation Hall of Fame. 2021, that plane that you see flying before you today will be hung upside down in the National Air and Space Smithsonian in the We All Fly Gallery. Bring your kids and check that plane out again in 2021. Sean will be donating it. Well, folks, hang on tight because Sean's got one more maneuver up his sleeve for you. This one is called the Harrier Pass, named in honor of the awesome power and capability of the U.S. Marine Corps AV-8B Harrier. He's going to try to bring that plane to a hover. Things planes shouldn't be able to do, folks. Here we go. Dialing that velocity down from 5 miles an hour down to 0 miles an hour, folks. Coming to a stop in the sky right now, using only 70% of his horsepower. Working his runners beautifully right now, demonstrating for you why he's considered to be one of the best of all time. All right, folks, let's give one final round of applause for Mr. Sean T. Tucker and that one-of-a-kind aircraft. Well, as Sean says goodbye, I'd like to take this final opportunity to thank you on behalf of all of Team Oracle. This year, Sean will perform at more than 15 events all across North America for more than 8 million airshow fans. You want to see more of the action? Come find us at one of these air shows. Get the schedule at teamoracle.com. This is Sean's final year as a solo aerobatic performer. This is the 2018 Challenger 3 Tour. Photographers, iPhonographers, if you got a great photo today, tag us on Facebook or Instagram, and you could be the featured photo of the day. Thank you so much for flying with us, Cleveland, and we'll see you tomorrow. Mr. Hollywood, Mr. Danny Clisholm, what'd you think of that?
I love it.